Welcome to episode number 87 of the 5 Letters podcast. It's myself, Yelz. You got Bez to the left of me. You got Cam to the right of me. Let's get into it. The 5 Letters podcast. Yes, episode 87, like I said. Cam, Bez, let's go straight into it, man. Catch me up. How's your 2 weeks been? How's life? Anything new? What's going on? What's going on?
It's been relatively busy so far. I went to some place called Platform X on Wednesday, which was cool. It was it's like a gaming experience sort of thing. So you just go and they have switches and PlayStations in there, and you just go and chill, play PlayStation, play games, have some drinks, that kind of stuff.
Oh, you got drinks in there as well?
Yeah, okay. Drinks, like pizzas, that kind of stuff. They got a whole bunch of different cocktails, in their kind of theme. So they had a Rainbow Road cocktail and some other kind of themed names sort of thing.
That's crazy because you see the game store on Wardour Street. Mm-hmm. They used to have something in the basement. Yeah, but they just had gamer stuff. So it was like energy drink, Monster energy drinks, and Cheetos and stuff. There was no alcohol.
This one's like a bar sort of thing because it's not. I feel like that one they probably had gaming PCs, headsets, all sorts. But this one's they just got a big TV, a couple controllers, and you can play your game in your booth. Sort of casual, very much more casual. Then upstairs, and then they got board games as well, and upstairs they got a couple retro games. But it was in Canary Wharf. It was quite cool though.
Fast.
And then obviously on Friday went out for Elliot's birthday.
Shout out Elliot.
Yeah, shout out Elliot. Happy birthday.
Happy 30th. Big 3-0.
Yeah, and that was a good time. Good night. Went to Simmers Bar in Farringdon. Yeah, it was a fun time.
Definitely a fun time, man. Shout out everyone that we saw down there. That was good vibes, man. Obviously we're all pretty much launching into that third decade.
Old man time.
Behave yourself. Behave yourself. But Elliot kicked us off. Bez, your time soon come.
I'm 29 again. But that's pretty much been it for me so far.
I think, to be fair, I think mine is very similar. So obviously I was at the party as well, like we just said, for Elliot's. And I think other than that, I've basically just been chilling at home. I can't lie.
Oh no, sorry. Actually, I went to the indoor ski place. Yesterday.
Oh, you're proper labbing. You're proper
gotta get the training in, you know.
So, we should probably say. So we're recording this a lot, way in advance. So this will come out next Monday. Well, we're recording on Monday the 29th, and this will come out on Monday the 5th. And why is that, Bez?
Oh yeah, I will be skiing. I'll be skiing. Oh yeah, by the time this comes out, I'll hopefully be on my way back from skiing. If the ski slopes don't take me, then, I'll be on my way back. Well, I'm going to Morzine in France for a couple nights. Just going skiing. Go and shred some snow, you know.
Why not?
So obviously I have to, I've said it before, I've skied when I was younger, but I have to just refresh my memory. So skied, went yesterday for a couple hours for a level 2 and 3 course, which was, that was good. The guy said I was decent, but when I feel like when you actually go on the actual slope, it's going to be very different. There was points in there where I feel like I was getting a lot of speed and I didn't feel like I was in control. But he was like, you're really in control. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, those points I'm like, fuck, I'm going straight into this net here. But managed to turn, but it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, skiing is one of them ones where I'm just like, I don't think that's ever going to be in my future.
I thought you'll love it because you're a bit of an adrenaline junkie, so you'll love it.
But I don't like the cold. I will never like the cold. So it's one of them ones where it's I'm not going to put myself in that position to just be cold.
But because of you're very wrapped up, you get really warm
and you're moving.
So yesterday, obviously I was wearing a ski overalls and I had my jumper and some tracksuit bottoms underneath. I had to take my jumper off after a bit through because I was getting too hot. So I had to change. The only thing is, I didn't have anything on my face. On my face, so I had to cover that. That was the only bit that was getting quite cold. Everything else was Pretty
was
warm.
okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I reckon you'll actually really like it.
I might see if I can, like, if I go, it'll have to be in like in April when it's starting to when it's starting to thaw a little bit, like, or not be quite as cold, like the end of the skiing season, or the very beginning.
Snowboarding as well.
Nah, I've been only skiing.
Snowboarding is harder, apparently.
Yeah, I think snowboarding is hard to actually pick up, but then easier to do in general. But skiing's easy to pick up, and then harder when you actually get to a high level sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So I was saying, so Elliot's party is basically all I've done in the last week and a bit, because obviously we're recording this quite early. So yeah, Elliot's party is pretty much it for me. What about you, Cam?
The only thing I've done is I went to cinema on Saturday. So 2 days ago I went to cinema to watch. Oh, bro. I forget what it was called, but it was some Auschwitz.
Oh damn.
Thing. Yeah, it was following the story of the guy who, what's the word? Innovated or whatever on the gas chambers.
Oh damn.
Oh.
Did you go on Holocaust Memorial Day? Which was on Friday, I think it was on
Saturday.
It might have been Holocaust. Was it only shown on one day?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I don't know.
But yeah, Holocaust Memorial Day was over the weekend, if I'm not, either Friday or Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So that seems very on time.
Well, I didn't mean to.
Didn't mean to? Oh, you didn't mean to?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Oppenheimer, but for the gas chamber.
And it was in German as well.
Oh, okay.
So damn, you're really being movie critic, film buff right now.
Well, me and my friends have been just trying to go and watch movies. So obviously we went this week, we went the week before. So yeah, and one of my friends is just like, he wanted to watch all of the nominees for Best Picture, I think. And this is one of them. And then also the movie we watched the week before was also one of them as well. But we all came out of this movie like, why did we do this? Why did we do this to ourselves?
Was it dark?
It was just, it wasn't very interesting in the way it was presented. It was more just soul draining.
I get it. Yeah, just like damn, just heavy.
Yeah,
just heavy. Yeah.
How long was it?
It was only an hour and 40, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay, it wasn't that long.
Yeah.
I was thinking, imagine 3-4 hours of that.
Yeah, man.
No. Yeah, that's rough.
It would have been like if Oppenheimer was just more serious.
Yeah.
Because Oppenheimer tells the story very interestingly. But yeah.
Okay. Right then, let's get into our first song. The timing of this is quite crazy because Skepta even got in trouble for this. But hey, we're gonna play Skepta, "Gas Me Up."
Diligent.
Yeah, brackets diligent. So yeah, obviously, if you don't know, Skepta's released his artwork for this single, and it did face some backlash because of the connotations towards the Holocaust and Auschwitz. And now Cam's talking about the Holocaust and Auschwitz, and we're like, yes, let's play Skepta, "Gas Me Up." I promise you this was decided before we knew Cam was going to mention that. So yeah, this first track will be Skepta, "Gas Me Up," brackets diligent. It's good to hear some new music from Skepta though, I can't lie. It's been a minute. And I'm
selling that festival.
Yeah, Big Smoke Festival. I'm definitely feeling it. Looking forward to the festival as well. We got tickets, we're going. Well, Cam's not for some reason. But yeah,
I'm
me
not
and
a
Ben.
festival enjoyer, that's why.
You're going to Project 6?
You chose that for me, and I had no way to say no.
Okay. But yeah, Skepta, "Gas Me Up." We will catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, We don't get angry, we don't get even. We don't talk about beef by the way that I mentioned I just turned vegan. I need the pagans breathing so they can see my new Top Boy season. I need the pagans alive so they can all see that it's still my time. I don't know why they act tough online. I see them outside and they ain't say nada. Soon as you say on site, we looking for you like some vintage Prada. Looking for you like some archive pieces. Jealousy in the ends. They hate when you become successful, but in the trenches we were all friends. How long we trying to pretend? I know they love to see me do well, but only when it benefits them. Is it about money or is it about girls? Either way, I'm threatening men. C just text said diligent, yeah, cause the outfit's making sense. I told him it costs to be the boss and to be this fly is the same expense. And we just went triple platinum.
And we are back. Shout out to Big Smoke, to Skepta, to SK Level, all of them nicknames there. Yeah, shout out to Skepta on that one. Track titled Gas Me Up, brackets, Diligent. Yeah, that one's a vibe. I like it for sure.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's good.
The focus. So for our focus this week, I don't even know where to start. Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion. Oh, it's weird. It's just weird.
Twitter beef.
It's not really Twitter. It's like I don't know what it is. Like Nicki Minaj is Twitter beefing with her, but Megan's not tweeting a damn thing. As far as I'm aware.
I saw some things, but it wasn't. I don't think she was really insulting her. It was just kind of like
that Megan tweeted.
Yeah,
are you sure it was her?
I think it was her because she said something about, "Oh, you're gonna mention my mother," sort of thing.
I think there was a thing where a bunch of people were changing their name to Tina Snow and tweeting Nicki, but it wasn't Meg because you know Megan's @ is Tina Snow on Twitter. Or her
maybe then,
name
because I didn't
Tina
actually
Snow
look at. Yeah, I didn't look at the account that was actually tweeting. I just saw the tweet, and I think it was verified. Obviously, that means nothing.
That means absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
absolutely nothing. And I think that's why people were doing it. But let me see if I can go to her. She could have tweeted and deleted, but let me see if I can go to her actual page and see.
I'm on it now, but yeah, I can't. There's nothing.
Can't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could have tweeted, deleted, but then I feel like we'd just have bare screenshots of it. So I don't know. But basically, Megan Thee Stallion released a song called Hiss. And on the song, she's got some lyrics for... I mean, let's quickly play the song. Let's listen to it so Cam can understand. Have you heard it?
I actually quite like the song.
I think the song's fire, to be fair. So, let's quickly play the song, Megan Thee Stallion Hiss. Let Cam hear it, and then she's got some bars on there for Nicki Minaj, and we'll come back and we'll break them down. We'll discuss them.
I just want to kick this shit off by saying fuck y'all. I ain't gotta clear my name on a motherfucking thing. Every time I get mentioned, one of y'all bitch ass niggas get 24 hours of attention. I'm finna get this shit off my chest and lay it to rest. Let's go. And if the beat live, I feel like Mariah Carey. Got these niggas so obsessed. My pussy so famous, might get managed by Kris Jenner next. He can't move on, can't let it go. He hook nose full of that Tina Snow. And since niggas need making help to make money, bitch, come be my hoe. All of you bitches is wig on the Bible. Talking shit for a no one can find you. I can never be judged by a bitch that was dancing, making R. Kelly go viral. Hey, I'm sexy as fuck and I'm freaky. Get whoever I want, any meanie. Why the fuck would I stay with a nigga that's weak in the sheets and don't know how to please me? Bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies. Say he fuck Megan and now he the topic. These niggas thinking they lowered the value. All this free promo, I'm turning to profit. Hey, when a nigga be kissing and telling, say he'll play up, but he in his feelings. Bet I won't give up the pussy again. Shit, add it to his friend. These hoes don't be mad at Megan. These hoes mad at Megan's law. I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all don't want me to start. Bitch, you a pussy. Never finna check me. Every chance you get, bet your weak ass wanna dress me. Bitches swear they cheat, but the G must stand for goofy.
Your flow is such a bore. Drinking a bottle of Henny through a straw. Bitch, you better stop the dialogue, or I hit call and buy your catalog. Sigh, how you fucking Mother Mary when she died? How you gon' get a king and can't cry? Child, bye, big foot, but you still a small fry. Swearing on your dead mother when you lie. Hey yo, this little begging whore, talking about Megan's law. For a free beat, you can hit Megan raw. If you a ghost fighter, party in Megan's jaw. Shot stone, but I still ain't let Megan soar. Bad bitch, she like 6 foot, I call her Bigfoot. The bitch fell off, I said get up on your good foot. Still ain't top red booby, tryna steal a source, I said get up on my cookbook. Red really I'm a city pie. P-R-T-T-Y, but I'm P-E-T-T-Y. Why did you lie about your lipo? Fucking your best friend, man, is crazy. You the type, though. You was lying to the queen and you been lying to the king. Girl, the 30-year-old teen so stale. Kylie kicked you out and made you stumble to the car.
And yeah, we're back, I guess. So yeah, we played a bit of Megan's hiss there, and we also played Nicki Minaj's, I guess you could say, response. She says it's not a diss track. She said it wasn't a diss track.
Nicki said that.
She said that.
So what is it?
So I think the account Popbase tweeted, like before it dropped, the account Popbase tweeted, Nicki Minaj says her diss track Bigfoot will be dropping at whatever time. And she quote tweeted them like, did I say it was a diss track? I never said it's a diss track. Fix your tweet. I mean, that sounded like a diss track attempt to me.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a very good one, but it sounded like an attempt for sure.
Like the point of it was to say stuff about
Yeah.
to Megan.
Like,
Maybe it wasn't a diss track per se because of how bad it was. It was just like, it was.
Yeah, it wasn't very dissy. It was just a track
it
for
was an attempted diss track. Just she wasn't even singing for half of it. She was just making noises and talking,
just talking, whispering and that. Because she wasn't even talking coherently, really.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah.
This.
But to kind of summarize, on Hiss, Megan says that, you know, people aren't mad at her, at Megan. They're mad at Megan's law, which is a law in America that prohibits that, like, sex offenders have to register their address, their place of employment with the local police officers and stuff like that, and they're not allowed to go to certain places like public parks within a certain distance of like schools and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we know that Nicki Minaj's husband and father of her children, I can't remember if they have multiple.
I think one.
Father of her child, and also her brother, both have sexual assault charges. I'm pretty sure both of them with children or minors, or well, minors are children. So
I know her husband. I'm not sure about her brother. I think it might be her brother as well. Yeah,
I think it's both.
Right,
I believe it's both of them. But at least it's 100. At least at the very least, it's 100% her husband.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Nicki Minaj, obviously she took that personally. The Barbs took that personally.
I'm confused as to how, like, just hold that. Like, what could you say? What are you defending?
Her husband, didn't it?
Nah, man.
Fight for a man's honor.
You don't defend these things.
And one thing in this Bigfoot thing, she didn't say like, nah, he didn't do that, or nothing like that.
Very well known.
And he's convicted. Like, so whether you can say you didn't do it, he can say you didn't do it, but he's been convicted for it. It's on the record. Like, the government said he did it. So yeah, just hold that guy.
Just hold that. Yeah.
Like, yeah, no. Yeah, that's what happens.
When the diss track's that bad as well, then you have to just like, they've done something bad that she's made a comment on. Hold it.
Yeah.
You can't respond because
when someone comes at you with truth, you just have to hold it. You can't, like, what you getting back at. Like, you're like, what you said was true, but I don't like that you said it, so I'm gonna say some stuff.
Basically, and
Like,
even the
wrong.
stuff she said, it wasn't like there was anything in there that's actually offensive. It's like, what, you're tall, you got shot in the foot.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
thanks. I'm tall. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
tall woman. I got shot in the foot.
She said, you said some truths about my family. I'm going to say some truths about you.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and none of them are bad. It's just, yeah, you're tall and you got shot, which wasn't your fault. You didn't decide to get shot. Although she said, how you get shot in the foot with no scars.
Yeah.
So she might be insinuating that she didn't get shot. However, there is a man currently in jail for the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. So again, the government disagrees with you, Nicki Minaj.
Well, Nicki Minaj track behavior. He'll be living in a house soon, so like, it's already be over for dinner.
Can you imagine? Yeah. So it's very confusing. I wanted to talk about this specifically because it's so confusing. Like, if they were actually going at it with bars, I would still want to talk about it, can't I? But this is intriguing me in a very different way, because it's like, has Nicki Minaj lost her damn mind? Because that's what it feels like.
Yeah. I mean, from what people, the streets are saying, she's been taking stuff recently, so maybe the lean is going, the lean is leaning.
So, for example, she tweeted, after the first one drop, if that pussy ass hoe so much as breathe wrong, I'ma empty the clip. If that pussy ass hoe deny one thing I say, I'm posting every fucking receipt known to man. 5. Yes, you heard me. Did 5 extra songs. We've been waiting on you, hoe. Play hashtag Pink Friday 2. Non-stop barbs. Love you. So apparently she's got 5 extra diss tracks in the tuck. And she's saying if Meg denies one thing. So if,
put out a tape measure.
She's like, actually, I'm not 6 foot tall.
I'm 5'11".
Which she's not. She's clearly not 6 foot. She's quite tall, but she's not 6 foot.
I reckon she's like 5'10", 5'11".
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, that's those 5 tracks must be terrible as well. Like she's like,
they were made at the same time that this one was made.
And this is after the first one, so you know they're just gonna get worse because you run out of bars even more.
So look, this is what she said. So they said her diss track is out. And she's like, who the fuck said this is a diss track?
Don't play tonight. Fix your tweet.
Yeah. Like, who told you it was a diss track? Which is, to me, I don't know what else you call that. That's because that's clearly not a song for.
It's not part of an album.
Or
something.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's
deluxe
not,
edition. Pink
Friday. Yeah. She released the acapella as well for people to do stuff.
What, for that track?
Yeah.
There's an acapella. we need to hear the acapella version.
Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, there's.
So that reaction is great.
I know. I was like, wait for that.
She wants people to do stuff with that. What can anyone do?
No, like the only saving grace that thing had was the beat.
The beat.
Get rid of the beat. It's just her. It's just like that.
Yeah, let's see if we can find it. But yeah, for a free beat, you could hit Megan Raw. Like she's trying to take some shots, but it's like, I don't know. I just feel like there was nothing of any kind of substance there.
No.
Especially based on what she was saying on her tweets that. Okay, yeah, here we go. All right, we found the acapella.
The flow is such a bore, drinking a bottle of Henny through a straw. You really stop the dialogue, or I hit calling by your catalog.
This is painful.
How you get mother man when she die? How you gonna get a king and can't cry? Child, bye.
What was that?
Swearing on your dead mother when you lie.
Hey yo, this little begging hoe talking about Megan's Law. For a free beat, you can hit Megan Raw. If you a ghostwriter, party in Megan jaw. Shots thrown, but I still ain't let Megan bad. She like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. The big fell off. I said, get up on your good foot.
Okay, that's enough of that.
So she said she got a ghostwriter as well. That's the thing she's saying.
Did she say that?
Well, she's saying, yeah, if you're a ghostwriter, then party at Megan's yard.
Oh, right. I see. Yeah. I'm gonna actually let's put the lyrics on.
Mute it.
No, yeah, I
Don't need
mute
to
it.
hear it,
We're not
just
gonna
wanna
do
hear it.
any more of that. But yeah, so drinking Henny through a straw. There's a picture of Megan drinking Henny through a straw. I've seen that.
Is that this? Like,
Well,
gotta get the juice somehow.
If you drink it through a straw,
You're uncouth.
yeah.
yeah, got no.
Yeah.
Your hood. But yeah, before I hit Kyle and buy your catalog, I assume that's like her former label or something. Yeah, how you fuck your mother man when she die. I don't know if that happened or not. Who knows? How you go and Gail King and can't cry. That's from when after her mum died. No, I think it was after. I think it was it? Could have been when she got shot actually. Because I just noticed the picture of her, like, she's, like, making a kind of sad face, like she's crying, but you can clearly see that she's not.
Okay, I thought it was, when she got shot, but I'm not.
Could have been when she got shot.
maybe,
I don't know. Yeah, swearing on your dead mother when you lie. Like, it's like I'm saying that there are some. The delivery is just woeful.
Yeah.
Like, she is trying to say some stuff in some places, but the package is just horrible.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
Horrible. Yeah, let's keep it pushing. What's the next? Yeah, this little begging whore talking about Megan's Law. For a free beat you can hit Megan Raw. Party in Megan Jaw. What the hell does that mean? You said
I
party.
thought you said party in Megan's yard, but party in Megan's jaw. But party's the
Her
ex, and in her jaw, I'm assuming she's giving him head.
I guess so.
What does that even mean in terms of the ghostwriter? Like, who is party?
He's her ex.
Oh, yeah,
is
yeah.
he a rapper or anything?
Oh yeah, he rap.
Oh, he raps.
Mm.
Unless maybe he's a ghostwriter.
Yeah, maybe that's what she's saying. She has a dedicated ghostwriter already,
Yeah.
so you can't even get in.
This woman's still tweeting. I'm just looking at her thing, her timeline. She's just tweeting, live tweeting. Yeah, shots thrown, but I ain't let Megan score. Bad bitch, she like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. Okay, get up on your good foot because you know she got shot. So she's got one good foot, one not so good foot.
She said the bitch fell off. Like, has Megan fallen off?
I don't think so.
I feel like Megan's doing well.
Trying to steal the sauce, get up out of my cookbook. Why you lie about your lipo? Maybe she had lipo, I don't know. Fucking your best friend man is crazy. But, like, the thing is, yeah. You was lying to the queen, then you went to lying to the king. That pause was crazy. Do you remember that in the song where she's like, you was lying to the queen, and you went lying to the king? Gail. And the beat was just going, and it was just like, what? What? Like, what's happening here? Yeah, crazy.
She did that in another song, didn't she? I can't remember what song. It was one of her more recent songs before her album. One came out and she did that. It's the Red Ruby Sleaze.
Yeah.
She did something like that in it there.
I didn't like that song. I didn't listen to it.
Talking about I ain't fucked a horse since it's Christopher Reeve. Pause. And then it been on. And then it's like,
yeah. I see. Yeah, like a bodybuilder, I keep raising the bar. Fuck, he gets shot with no scar. Yeah.
Like a boy, Kylie kicked you out and made you stumble to the car. So that's
from reference to the
shooting,
party,
yeah,
the shooting. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Like I said, she is trying to say some stuff.
I'm just trying to work out the bit she said about Megan's Law though, because she said like you talking about Megan's Law, but you what had someone underage as well or
for
something.
Free beat, you can fuck Megan Law.
It's just something about her doing something with an underage person as well. I don't know, it might have been the Megan's Law bit. There's another bit in there.
She want to party with the baby while rapping on Tory Toupee. I guess you need money bags for them Trey songs. CG Easy Carl made a crawl for it. What Fiasco Lupe feature made you pay her. I feel like she's trying to say that she fucked with because she's got like a French Montana bar in there as well. Yeah, sort of like French. They got your Grammys, but your flow still a no. What a Fiasco Lupe feature made you pay. I'm like, and the thing is, my thing is, even if she fucked all these people, what does it matter? like really, like what does that matter? Yeah, she's just mad that no nigga ever loved her. No nigga go and stand 10 toes behind her. Is it my fault I got good vagina? Why the fuck is you humping on a minor?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. You had a good vagina. With an ER at the end for those who I hear a shame when I say it in a weird way.
The hard R.
That's crazy. But yeah, like, I don't know. Okay. So, this song, the acapella version of Bigfoot is really an experience, someone said. And Nicki Minaj, like, retweeted that. And I'm like,
I thought it was a good thing.
I'm like, that is.
She retweeted it thinking it was a good thing, but
yeah,
it's bad.
That's definitely a diss.
It was an experience for sure.
It was. I just no. I can't go any further with that. But yeah. So apparently, a lot of people are saying obviously this goes back to WAP, and obviously, and it's just a spin off of the Nicki Cardi beat, and it's like, and because obviously Nicki Minaj jumped on the Hot Girl Summer remix,
yeah,
and then maybe a year or two later, however long it was, Megan did WAP with Cardi,
yeah,
and I feel like at that time everyone was being like,
You're either Cardi,
very tribal. Yeah, you're either with Cardi or with Megan, and so a lot of people are saying Nicki's had smoke from Megan since then, and that's why Megan's like, I don't know why. But a lot of people are like, since then, Nicki's probably just not been fucking with you since you did WAP with Cardi.
Like I did this with you. I helped you blow, and then now you're snaking me for Cardi.
Exactly. But then Nicki's come out and said it's because during the Hot Girl Summer time or whatever it was, when Nicki was like trying to get pregnant or whatever with her sexual offender husband, Megan was trying to tell her to get drunk. Or trying to get her to drink on live. They were on live together. Megan was trying to get her to drink.
Oh, I saw that actually pop up on Twitter, but I didn't actually watch the live.
So yeah, apparently Megan was telling her to drink, and then she was like, "No, I'm trying to get pregnant." And Megan was like, "If you get pregnant, just go to clinic." Or something to that effect. And she was like, how she wants me to abort my baby when she knows I'm trying to get pregnant. She wants me to drink, but she knows I'm trying to get pregnant. Blah blah blah. And like, there's people who are like, she knew your husband was a freaking sex offender. So she's like, don't have a baby. But also, you're not pregnant yet. Like, you weren't pregnant at that time. So drinking would have been fine. Like, but it's like...
But her saying that she doesn't want to drink should be...
It's fine. It's definitely fine.
Yeah.
But she wasn't... And in the video, I saw the video. She wasn't like, pouring alcohol down. She was just like, have some drink. And then she was like, no, I'm trying to get... Like, it was just a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, she said no, and the conversation continued. It wasn't like... No, yes, do it. No, yes, do it. No, yes, do it. It was just like, have some drink. No, I'm trying to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a conversation like that. And then, the conversation ended with her saying that if you get pregnant, just go clinic. Sort it out.
I can see why someone would be annoyed at someone else for that.
I could see someone being annoyed at that too. However, the way that this has gone is just too much. Like, it's just too much.
Well, I mean, if a person takes that and then holds that and is just stewing with that for however many years, and then they're bound to be. Everyone else on the outside is like, "What's going on? Why are you so mad?"
Yeah,
and what's happening here? But they're like, "Well, this thing happened all this long time ago, and I've been sitting here with it. I haven't said nothing about it for time, and now I need to. Now you're getting on my nerves."
Okay, But the thing that I found interesting was that she mentions nothing about that in this. So I know that because of Twitter, and like I've been on her timeline because it's just been fascinating. Because it's literally like, I don't know whether she's just on a cocaine fueled bender, whether she's actually going through something and she's just not okay, or I don't know what. But her timeline has just been a lot.
I feel like her Twitter always is a bit crazy. It's always a bit out there.
But you were right. So it does say the lyrics are party, but it's meant to be a double entendre between party and party.
Okay.
So it's both party, the guy in Megan's Jaw, and party in Megan's Jaw. So, like, hey.
So if you're a ghostwriter, then
go.
She give you some head.
And, for some lyrics. Like, I don't know, man. But anyway, let's move on from Nicki, because I don't think there's anything more to really say about her. And let's talk about these barbs.
What's going on with them?
Bez, you better be ready to deal with the smoke when they come for us.
Why is it me?
'Cause you're the social media manager.
Yeah, true. I went for the Beehive last time.
Yeah.
The Beehive are way more tame. They're way more passive as well. They're not really active all the time.
Since when? Always?
Since compared to the Barbs.
I don't know.
For sure. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I've never heard nothing about the Barbs, actually.
Really?
No.
The Beehive, the Swifties, and the Barbs, they're all
all
gonna get you. They're gonna get you.
The Barbs, for me, the Barbs are actually the worst.
I feel like that makes sense though, considering who their person is.
And it's because, and I feel like it's because Nicki does actually weaponize them. Beyonce and Taylor Swift do not weaponize them.
Have you seen what the Swifties have done recently though?
What?
So there's a bunch of pictures that came out of AI Taylor Swift photos.
Oh yeah.
And then like one of the guy who posted them, he had to he has to go on private because basically they found his address, found his real face, found everything about him, started posting it all online, started trying to just get him.
Need to be stopped.
So before I say this, doxing is illegal. He deserves it.
But it wasn't
What
him
did
who
he do?
posted it.
It wasn't him who posted it.
Oh, he posted it, but it wasn't him who made it. It's just
Oh,
like
he
he's
didn't make
reposting
it.
like, this is crazy. But
It's
obviously,
AI. They made AI porn of Taylor Swift.
Okay.
it's like her with like paint on it and stuff, and she's like naked basically.
Yeah. So okay, fine.
Behaviour.
I don't know. Posting it isn't quite as bad, but if he was the one who made it and posted it,
Yeah, I don't think he made it. I think he just posted it, reposted it, sort of thing.
I think
it's still a bit
he doesn't-
techie.
I mean,
He
I don't
does,
think
all right. He maybe doesn't deserve to be doxxed for just posting it. But the person who made, if it was the person who made it, I ain't got no sympathy for you, dog. Sorry. But yeah, no. But Nicki Minaj has had the Barbs have doxed people too,
Yeah,
and they've done it with Nicki saying, like, Barbs, get on this person.
yeah,
And she might not have said, hey, dox him, but like, so there was someone will say something to her and she'll like retweet it, like, Barb's handled this.
yeah.
And they'll go crazy. And Beyonce is not doing that.
I feel like that must be fun though. It's like, hey, group of people who love me, take out this person, please.
Because you're a tyrant. You fully are a tyrant. Like, I could fully imagine if you were like, yeah, a celebrity with a fan base, you would be a tyrant.
Nah, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care.
But that's how. So, the Barbs have, they found the final resting place of Meghan's mother, and they are talking about going there and desecrating it.
Which is crazy.
Some other group of people did this previously
Yeah.
to someone else. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, they like something to do with someone's grave, and it's just terrible. Like that's just so disgusting. Being like, oh, we're gonna go make fun of your.
They're gonna go and
At your
desecrate
dead
it,
mom,
so
yeah.
we don't know what as far as they're gonna go desecrating it. It's pretty damage it,
Damage it.
Pee on it.
Spray paint it.
spray paint it.
Spray paint Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Stream Pink Friday 2.
Probably,
on
yeah,
the-
that kind of stuff.
on
Yeah,
the
That's so terrible.
tombstone. That's horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
yeah, they need to be stopped.
Yeah.
So Nicki Minaj tweeted, "Whenever you see the words coke rant, you know they mad. If y'all hear how loud I'm laughing, I've never done coke in my life, but if I did, I'd do it proudly." So okay, it's not coke rant. if we take her out of word, she's not on drugs, or that drug.
She's not on that job specifically.
But yeah, her timeline is obviously, so she replies to like people getting at her, and also she's retweeting a lot of like positive people saying positive. But a lot of people are like, the Barbs are pretending to like this. Because
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, surely when your favorite artist makes bad music, you want to tell them, yo, this is kind of bad. Maybe don't do this again.
but not in a diss track.
I think the thing is they're so in love with this person that they are scared to talk bad about them. That if they do say something like that, then they might disown them essentially. Then they're like, "No, I'm sorry, Nikki. I didn't mean
Sorry,
it."
I still love you, please.
Yeah, exactly. Don't block me.
It's like, you don't have to say anything, but I think it's more because there's beef and they're just tribalistic in that way.
Yeah.
I feel like if it was just a random song and they didn't like it, they might not go as hard for it, or like it would just be that.
Nah, I think they still would because of the other people's response towards it. So if everyone's saying that was bad, they'd have to go twice as hard to be like, "Nah, this is great," and then start building up, bigging up, sort of thing.
Maybe they're just fully delusional and they're like, everything you make is great, nothing is bad. I
Yeah.
just want to hear your voice
Just
on a
because
song.
it's you, yeah.
Maybe, but I think specifically because it's beef,
Yeah.
they're never gonna say anything
Yeah,
about.
true.
Yeah, they don't want to sell her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Like, yeah, I'm trying to understand. Because, yeah, they're tweeting bars like, yo, I guess she needed money bags for them trade songs. And they're tweeting that like, yo, that's a bar. I'm like, that's, like, okay.
Is it a bar?
Like, I get what you're saying for sure. Like, okay, she's been with Moneybag Yo's and Trey Songs, and she's poor and all of these things.
Yeah.
But I'm like, is Megan Thee Stallion poor? Is that something that we can believe? Because if Megan Thee
I
Stallion
wouldn't
is
mind
poor,
being-
I would like to also be poor. Yeah, you know, like I would also like to be.
I aspire to see Megan Thee Stallion poor.
Yeah, like for sure.
This is something we don't know, and she's just in millions and millions of debt and living a lie. something Nicki knows that we don't know.
I see a tweet from someone named Barbie Banks who says, "Why is y'all lying that shit was trash?"
Ooh, they're a real one.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
What's the comments on that saying?
Was that Nicki in the thingy?
It looked like her, yeah. So it looks like she's a
Barb.
A Barb. The comments are like, for real, she's yapping on this. I'm reading these lyrics so disappointed. Someone replied, "You still stream though." Yeah.
You still stream though. It's like, yeah, okay, I have to listen to it to know that it's bad.
Yeah. Change your name then. She invented Barbie being a thing like that.
Oh my god.
She invented Barbie.
She invented Barbie
being a thing like that. So it's like,
that is ridiculous.
It's so not true either. There was mad people calling themselves Barbies before Nicki Minaj.
That is ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, how can you say she meant well, like she didn't take it from the toy Mattel make?
Okay, so there are some people saying they're disappointed, which makes sense because but also I'm like, okay, there's people in the comments that are like, "Rest sis, you're 52," but you can tell that they're just like people passing by.
Yeah, there would be actual people, just normal people on the internet.
Yeah.
Was that in response to the person who said it's not good?
No.
Oh,
So it's what's Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
So because she posted the full lyrics in one tweet.
Ah, I see.
So I'm looking at responses to that. Someone was like, "Yeah, rest sis, you're 42."
You say 42 or 52?
52. Sorry, 52.
How old is she actually?
She's like probably like 40 something.
Yeah.
I think late 30s, early 40s.
I still feel it's weird getting annoyed at someone so much younger than you.
So much what?
Younger than you.
I mean, if you're all adults, it's not so bad.
I think it's weird still. I'll be like,
I think it depends on the situation for sure.
well, I mean, I think it depends on the situation, but I don't think this situation deserves it.
This situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, considering like when they would have made WAP, that was what?
That was the came out 2020. Yeah.
Yeah. So Meg was 25.
Yeah.
Nicki would have been about.
Sorry,
40.
people acting like that's the hardest bar as well.
Oh, this is her drinking the Henny through the straw.
I know, like they're tweeting it like Hennessy through a straw is crazy. I'm like,
what are you talking about? You're just drinking a drink. Like,
she's drinking it from the bottle. That's terrible.
like straight Hennessy.
Yeah, through a straw. That's way worse. Like that's gonna fuck her up so much more than drinking like from the bottle like that.
People are so silly.
But yeah, Nicki would have been like 40, and I don't know. Let me see how old Nicki Minaj actually is. But Megan would have been about 25 because she's 28 now. And Nicki Minaj.
How big is the Cardi and Nicki beef for Megan doing a song with her to be this?
oh, that
big
beef's
as it
been
Their beef's quite big.
big.
They've scrapped and stuff as well.
Well, Cardi had her hiding in the corner.
Yeah,
Cardi was ready to
and someone
punch her.
dashed something at someone's Cardi's head.
Someone dashed something at her head. Cardi took her, like they met, and Cardi took her shoes off. She was ready to scrap it. She was obviously wearing heels,
Yeah.
so she took her shoes off. She was like, and Nicki was like, "Oh, "Why are you acting like this?"
Yeah,
she was literally like hiding. Like, "Why are you acting like this?" But they were at like the Met Gala or something.
Yeah.
It was like somewhere very.
And Cardi said, "I'm not
don't
about
care,
this."
yeah.
Yeah, she's like, "I don't care. It's on site.
Yeah,
On site means on
understandably.
site."
That's
Yeah.
what it should be. When it's beef is beef, innit?
Yeah, Nicki's 41 now, so she would have been when WAP came out. She would have been about 38. Like someone 13 years younger than you going on a song with someone you don't like.
It's music.
Who's also younger than you?
It's
who's also
music,
younger.
man.
Yeah, it's music.
You want her to like. She's not.
That's not- and the thing is-
they're not. It's not like Nicki and Megan are mates. Like we're bros.
Yeah.
we grew up together. Whatever. And you're going with my enemy.
Yeah.
that's crazy. But they're just people who made a song together.
And it's not like Cardi was even dissing Nicki on that track. If it would be one thing if Cardi had bars for Nicki on the tune.
Yeah.
Like she was just talking about.
They went on a track together, dissing each other, Cardi and
Yeah.
Nicki. Like,
It's just so funny.
that tune's so hard. I still like that tune so much. Yeah, the story, and they tried to gaslight everyone. Everyone's like these two. Like I remember when the tune came out, and people
Yeah.
were like, they are dissing each other, and both of them denied it.
yeah.
Like, and then it
You
came
two
out.
couldn't even be in the same room together filming this or anything.
Yeah, and then it came out like how the song even came about was that Nicki was on the tune, And Cardi found out. I was like, hell no. Like, and then it was like, okay, let me get a verse then. If she's going to be a she, let me get a verse. And she heard the verse, and then, yeah, everyone was upset. And Nicki...
so funny.
And it was like, no.
Wait, so Nicki just wrote a verse for Cardi?
So, but yeah, so it was... I think it was meant to be Quavo's tune at first.
Yeah.
So yeah, Quavo did the tune. It was going to be Quavo, Nicki Minaj, but then it was turning into a Migos tune. And obviously, Offset is Cardi's boyfriend at this point. And Cardi hears Nicki's verse or whatever. I was like, nah. I'm like, either get her off this track or put me on the track. And so Cardi gets on the track, and now they're dissing each other on the track.
But Nicki would have been dissing her on the track regardless of whether she was on it or not.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
That's rude of Offset, bro. If he hears that verse, she'd be like, nah, this
but
is
he told her. That's the thing. So like, I think that was the whole thing, that she didn't know. Quavo, like when the tune was just Quavo, she had no idea. So when Offset became involved is when she found out about it. Watch your man, and then you should watch your mouth. Like, God damn.
Yeah, man. I'm like, let people do creative things, man. How they want to do it. Don't get on to them about it, like.
And WAP was ridiculous as well. It's like you can't even blame her. Like, you know what? She should be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Look what
I
he
saw
did.
someone saying that she was just jealous that WAP was a way bigger tune than the Hot Girl Summer remix.
Potentially, yeah.
Way big. Like I don't think I've even heard the Hot Girl Summer remix.
I definitely haven't.
Is that the one with Beyonce on it, or is that another one?
No, Beyonce is I'm a Savage.
Oh yeah.
Classy. The Hot Girl Summer remix with Nicki.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a Savage. Okay. Classy. I don't like
Yeah.
that. Too tough.
Way bigger. Way bigger WAP was.
But yeah, man.
Literally create a whole new word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally
in the lexicon, man. It's all over. But hey, we're all going to be calling Megan Bigfoot now. I'm sure.
It's not even an insult either.
Yeah,
like,
it's literally not.
She like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. The bitch fell off. I said, get up on your good foot. Still ain't top red ruby. Trying to steal the sword. I said, get up out my cookbook. But really, I'm a sweetie pie. P-R-T-T-Y, but I'm P-E-T-T-Y. Why you lie about your lipo? Fucking your best friend, man, it's crazy. You the type, though. You was lying to the queen, then you went lying to the king. Gail. Oh my god, yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, this is just crazy. So like, obviously last episode, before we went on mic, did we talk about on mic the Jada and Stefflon Don beef? Or
we did.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was a thing where Jada went on a story.
We might not have.
I think we did.
Was it on mic?
Was it on mic?
I feel like it wasn't.
No, actually, I don't think
No,
it was
wasn't on mic.
Okay.
It was up before, but it was on mic.
Well, then there was a Jada and Stefflon Don beef, which this is definitely nowhere near level-wise. But Stefflon Don released a clip of like one of her upcoming diss tracks, and then Jada Kingdom got on her Instagram story and was like, she just was mocking it. She was dancing and was like, Jada fuck cat, Jada fuck bat, Jada fuck, yeah, and Jada fuck rat. Like, she was like, oh, this is all she's saying is that, oh, I fuck these animals, which is obviously like, it's ridiculous. It's just so she's just dancing there, yeah, Jada fuck cat, Jada fuck rat. No. So then I saw someone tweet earlier and it popped up again. It was just Megan fuck cat, Megan fuck that, because that's what this is. It's
That's
like,
what you're saying.
it's
Yeah.
like, she fucked Fetch Montana and Moneybag Yo and Trey Songz and Party and G-Eazy and Tory Lanez and Future and who the hell cares? Like, really. Yeah.
And it's not like Megan's like, oh, I'm a prude, or like I'm not out here having
Fam,
sex.
trust
with
me. Not like she's like in a like it's come out that it's not even like it's she's cheating on people.
Yeah.
Like it's like she was in a relationship with Party. Like I think the Tory Lanez thing, apparently he was sleeping with her and her best friend. So that's a bit techie. But even then it's messy, but like, is that a diss? I don't know.
It's definitely not.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And we all know about it. It's not like it's
Yes,
something that is-
no, it's not new. It's not you are hiding a child.
Yeah.
That was fucking insane. that was actually insane. I'll never forget hearing that bar. I was like, wait, what? Let that boy come home. Like, whoa.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was insane. Yeah, that's a revelation. Right. Yeah, man. Like, and it's just not even good rapping. I think that's my main problem. Can, for me, you could lie, you can not say very much, and if it's good rapping, you can get some points. Just for
having a good diss track, a good track.
Just having it, just for rapping well.
You have a good track, and then it disses as well.
And it might be like, it was a bit of a weak diss track, but you know, it was nice to listen to.
Like Megs wasn't. If it was a diss at Nicki, it wasn't a good diss track, but it was a very good track.
Yeah, it was a nice track to listen to. Like, so, so I'm like, Nicki, Megan's not going to respond to this, so you might want to. If you want to go again, go again. But I feel like she's just been chilling. I don't think she said anything. Since she dropped Hiss, I think she's just been promoting Hiss.
Yeah.
I don't think she's mentioned Nicki Minaj's name specifically once.
And I guess the thing is, if it's a good diss track at her, then maybe she might feel like she has to respond. But when you hear that, you're like, well, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna let her kill herself. Like,
you think Nicki's gonna just drop another one?
I don't think so. I don't think she'll do anything unless Megan does something. I don't think Megan's going to do anything because she doesn't have to do anything. What do you have to say to this?
I reckon Meg will make sly comments or something though.
She'll probably continue to make sly comments.
So Nicki might drop another one just because she has.
I feel like Nicki will. I feel like
she
from
will.
her current demeanor, it's like she's just ready to lick off anything
for no reason. Yeah,
for no reason.
She gonna do. I did another one. You still ain't done shit about the other one.
Yeah,
I'm going back to back. That would be fucking audacity because the first one was horrible. So the second one has to be. Although to be fair, Drake's first one wasn't that good either.
Which one's first? Charged Up.
Charged Up.
Charged Up wasn't nowhere near as good as Back to Back.
Back to Back was hard.
Yeah,
Back to Back was hard. But yeah, so maybe that's what maybe she learned the formula from Drake. Maybe she was doing.
She was like, lower their expectations and then just
drop a killer.
Drop a killer on the second one. I did another one. Yeah, that was smoked him. Is that your girls' tour? No, is that a world tour or your girls' tour? Back when we used to respect this woman. God damn. Nah, but so I've been talking to people and they're like, yeah, her flipping. She's ruining her legacy a bit because of just her decisions in her personal life, which are crazy.
Yeah,
and then also this stuff. It's just like what?
Didn't she retire like 7 years ago or something as well?
That's fine. Jay-Z retired in like 2005. Like, so like it's fine.
But I feel like Jay-Z doesn't actually make that much music.
He made a lot of music after he came back from his retirement for sure. Like Run This Town was after his retirement. Like all of that, like New York, all of that. That was all after his retirement. Watch the Throne was after his retirement. All of that was Niggas in Paris all after his retirement. So yeah, like people retire and come back all the time because.
No, but I'm like, just stay away. Just, if you look,
nah, but you have it in your blood.
Music.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have it in your blood.
If it's not good, then just don't. Leave that one in the archives.
If you think it's good though, you might be like, the people need to hear this.
That is
true. I made this just for fun, but it's so good that the people need to hear this.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna drop this one for them.
Because that makes sense. Like you're just, just because you stop releasing music or you retire from releasing music doesn't mean you don't want to go to the studio sometimes and just lay down a verse real quick. And then you're like, wait, what did I just do?
I just made fire.
Yeah, and obviously, so it's been very polarizing on Twitter. But I feel like the only people on Nicki's side are diehard Barbs.
That's not surprising.
There are a fair few of them, to be fair.
I have a friend who's quite into Nicki Minaj, and she's going to see her later this year.
We are too.
Me
and Bez.
Oh, you're going
Afro Nation.
Yeah,
Bez is looking at me like, we are?
Are we? I was like, wait, what? I was in a concert or something. I was like, what?
As Bez is like, hold on a minute. When did you
decide
that?
You're like, me and Bez. I'm like, what?
Yeah, we get like Afro Nation, Portugal. We got tickets to that, and she's the headliner.
Yeah.
So Me, I said I'm gonna be at the I'm a piano stage at that point.
You said this before this.
Before all this, I was kind of like, before this, I was like, do you know what? I know she's a bit dodgy, but let's go.
She's got
see.
Maybe
bangers
we should
from
bring the
back in the day.
vibes.
It's like, yeah, she got vibes for back in the days. Let's see what she does, whatever. It'll be interesting. Like, and I can at least say, you know, I've seen Nicki Minaj. Someone who I was on the precipice of being a barb, like in 2010 or whenever it was that she came out. Like, I was a big Nicki fan.
I remember.
that I remember I was there. Oh my god! Don't do me like that. Man was like, "Yeah, no, you don't have to convince me." But yeah, no.
You were
So
showing me her, and I was like, yeah, no, this is stuff.
yeah, so for sure, like I was there, and obviously that was a long time ago now. But yeah, just for that, I was like, yeah, I'll go see her. But now I'm like, it's gonna be a bit awkward. If she performs this, I'm just leaving. I will leave. I will physically be like, all right, time to go to her.
Within 5 months, I'm hoping that she's just not gonna bother, because it's not good enough that it's gonna run for 5 months with a hype or anything. Then maybe she might drop the other 4, and then it might. If they're good, then yeah, that might run. But
Imagine 5 months they're still beefing. And
I mean, they will be still beefing in 5
I mean,
months.
and they're like actually actively beefing.
Yeah.
And Megan's beefing back now.
Right. They need to see how they do the YouTube boxing. They should just do rapid boxing. Just be done with it.
Just be done with it.
No, I'm joking. I don't want that either. I'm completely joking. Like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like rap beef is weird now, though. Well, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but I just feel like it's just weird. Like, I like even the Drake Meek Mill stuff that we were talking about earlier, or the Pusha T Drake stuff, or whatever. Like, there was way less Twitter involved then. Although Meek was a bit on Twitter, but that's why, and Drake called him Twitter fingers.
yeah, trigger finger turning Twitter thing.
Yeah, because Meek was saying a lot on Twitter. But people clowned him for that.
Yeah.
Like a lot. They were like, why are you go in the studio, get in the booth? Like, why are you
Run up on
tweeting?
man or something.
Yeah,
Do
like, why are you
something.
tweeting?
Yeah, what are you tweeting
Like,
for?
stop that.
But now Twitter is a big deal, or X is a big deal. So like,
yeah.
tweeting is fine.
And I feel that with like all the kind of beefs that have kind of been bubbling away or whatever, like Nicki she's been beefing with a couple of the girlies, but it's always been like Twitter back and forth or whether. I saw Asian doll going crazy. Was it Asian doll or was it Cash doll? I can't remember. I don't know. One of the Twitter girls were going crazy, like, was it? Wait, what was it? Sweetie. Someone's got a bar for Nicki in a tune. I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
Sure.
One of the Twitter girls have got Twitter girls. One of the rappers have got a track, a lyric for Nicki Minaj in one of their tracks, and like she kept posting like clips of her performing it, and it was just snippets of her doing that specific lyric that's for Nicki, and like Nicki was like, well, yeah, it's giving obsessed, it's giving this, that, the third.
Okay.
And they've just had a back and forth on Twitter, and it's like, get in the booth. Like, why are we tweeting? Like, get in the booth. Like,
I feel like if it makes good music, you're okay with it. But it's like if you're just gonna sit here and tweet each other and like it's just pointless, because what's that progressing? What's that? Who's that benefiting?
No one. That's what I'm saying. They're like, yeah, get in the booth, say something. Like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B not doing diss tracks for each other. Like, even though they diss each other a bit sly, but not doing like an official like diss tune brackets Nicki Minaj diss bracket, like not doing that vibe. I'm like, that's they robbed us.
Yeah,
that would have been that would have been something.
Even them doing like a YouTube boxing would be better than them just sitting and tweeting each other.
Yeah, man. I'm just like, it's a lot. Yeah. I can't believe this though, because Nicki's meant to be a good rapper, but she's like, I feel like she's 0-3 with her disses, because she went back and forth with Remy Ma, and Remy sheafed her.
What?
Do you not remember this?
No, the word you just said.
Sheather.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That was the name of Remy's diss track, Sheather.
Oh, okay.
Did you not? So you don't remember this?
No.
Oh my god.
I don't pay attention to these things though.
This was ages ago.
I knew they were beef, but I didn't know the name of the track.
Yeah, these things come and go for me. They don't stay in my brain.
Free Remy. You know what? Free Remy. Fuck you, free Remy.
I do remember this.
You do?
Are you forgetting that I pressed you before, bitch? Fuck with your soul like she does. You ain't the queen, I show you. Like on your ass and belly. I prove you lost already. They told you your whole career I come home and kill you, right? I told you I wasn't talking about your dumb ass. It looks stupid. You literally got a dumb ass. Talking great. And we all know that you dumb ass. You get donkey of the day. Yeah, you dumb ass. Let's be honest. You stole a line about bitches being your sons. How you take my 09 jail tweet and run? Talking about bringing knives to a fight with guns when the only shots you ever took was in your buns. And I saw you get All-Star. He told me your ass dropped. He couldn't fuck you for 3 months because your ass dropped. I didn't understand how bad her ass got. The implants that she had put in her ass pop. I was like, damn, 90 days and you couldn't have box. Did she at least compensate? Start giving you mad top. Her name Minaj, right? She ain't throw you some bad thoughts. He said, nah, that's when I knew you was really a trash bot. You was free Remy when I was upstate doom. But now that they free Remy, you don't sing the same tune. Lock me up, threw away my keys, threw away my weeds. Snatch me from my son, raised to the back, state greens, daily news. Her career's over. She was kind of stupid, but you saw an opportunity because you were opportunist. Left your day one because you heard he was on some cheat shit. Then got with the dude that told you on some cute shit. But what happened to Onika? Nah, on some G shit. Left him and took a pic with the dude he had beef with. And we all know it was a beef that you started. Pillow tore me out of your ass. This bitch retarded. Now you gotta die. You dearly departed. Bloodbath when I catch you. A real red carpet. Now what I'ma do? I'ma just stick to the facts. Be so scared of my future. Got this bitch going backwards. Been through mad fools. You just more you hoochie. Now all of a sudden you back with Drake and Tunchi. After you said you sucked his dick, you back with Gucci. Who next? Puff Devil Fidget. You an alias groupie. And to be the queen of rap, you gotta actually rap. The whole industry know that your shit is a rap. No, to be the queen of rap, you can't have a ghostwriter. And that's why this is my house flow writer. Niggas done seen Drake penning, Wayne penning, and since your first boyfriend left, bitch ain't winning. You an internet troll, a web browser. I'm sorry, you can't get it online without Safari. Mentioning guns, you pussy galore, James Bond. Only time you touch the triggers when you fuck Trey Songz.
She literally took thingy, this track and started just throwing that at Megan.
But so much worse. Like,
Ghostwriter, fucking Trey songs. She gave Drake top and all this kind of stuff.
Talking about her ex Safari party and this, that. Okay, so maybe this is all because they both fuck Trey Songz. if Remy is to believe about Nicki and Nicki is to believe about Meg,
then Nicki's pissed about Trey.
Damn,
that's crazy.
The neighbors know his name.
We figured it out. We found it and figured it out, mate.
We did this. Can you imagine? Trey Songz is nasty as well. But oh man, but yeah, that's the formula. Just like, yeah. Oh my god.
Take a great diss track against me and just try and mix it up into some diss tracks about someone else.
Yeah, she was like, this hurt me. So maybe try and run this at Megan. It should help. It should hurt.
Safari. Party.
That's crazy. But yeah, so yeah, ghostwriter accusations, whatever. This was like a good, but she bars it off for 7 minutes. Crazy. But
I was saying earlier, who gives you just a 4-minute diss track and she killed over 7 minutes and killed her as well.
And that's what I'm saying. So she's like, she was rapping on this. Like she was just going for it. Like, and this is not Remy Ma's best rapping I've ever heard. It's not her best song I've ever heard. But she's saying stuff. And she's saying stuff and she's getting at you.
She's losing a bit of flow to put some words in.
Yeah. Like, but yeah, I don't know. This Nicki, like, it was just weird. I don't know.
No, that's why I was like, this it legit confused me because I was like, everything I've heard of Nicki has been good. I've never really heard anything bad from her. And this, it made no sense.
Oh, you didn't hear that? She's a super freaky girl.
No.
Okay. Yeah, good. Keep it that way. She wanna F-R-E-A-K.
That was terrible.
Horrible.
Doesn't sound nice.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Like the one thing, that's what I'm saying. The one thing that about Nicki is that she can rap. And like her main like accusation against Cardi was that she ain't rapping for real. I rap for real. I write my raps. She don't rap. Well, Apparently Drake, Wayne, and Safari do. But I mean, Drake, Wayne, and Safari are definitely not writing their raps now.
No.
So, hey,
Who's Safari?
Nicki's ex.
Was he a rapper?
Nowhere near as big as she was, but yeah.
Okay.
He was before Meek? Safari?
Yeah, before Meek, yeah. And that's why, so it went from, so she talked about all her exes, Meek, and the ass shots and that. That was crazy. It's rude. All right, before we get off this topic then, best diss tracks do you lot have any best diss tracks off the top of your head that you lot like? It can be, for you, Cam, specifically, it can be any genre.
As I said, these things, they don't stay in my brain. So
Really?
I'm trying to think.
I think off the top of my head, I can only think of like Stormzy and Wiley ones, Stormzy and Thingy one, Chipmunk, those ones.
Stormzy's never Chipmunk dissed Stormzy. I don't. This
No, it was Stormzy and Wiley, wasn't it?
Stormzy and Wiley where they went back to they went with each other.
I liked the Youngjin and Chipmunk one.
Oh, from way back in the day.
Yeah,
that was good. What about Bugsy? Do you remember that? Chip and Bugsy?
Nah, I didn't hear those ones. I don't think.
Bugsy went to White Hart Lane and was like, "Where are you, Chip?" And Chip was like, "I don't live there." He's like, "I'm from Tottenham, but I don't live at the freaking stadium." Like, what do you mean? Where am I? I remember that. That was funny. But yeah, Chip and Bugsy was good. Yeah, Chip and Youngin came right after that. Chip this time, Temper in a similar time. Stormzy and Wiley, Chip and Stormzy, P Money and Gets, P Money and Dot Rotten, P Money and Big H. Who else is there?
You men are gonna eye roll, but the Sidemen has some good diss tracks to be shown.
I mean, no.
The KSI Harry and Harry KSI ones were good. They were quite good. I enjoyed those.
Well, they were the best.
Yeah,
of the
they're
bunch.
the only ones I enjoyed. Like the others, I didn't actually like.
Let's play one of these P Money disses to Gets and let's show levels real quick because that was an absurd statement you just made there. My guy.
I just said my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Opinions can be
It's
wrong.
not a statement. It can't be wrong. It's not a statement. It's just my personal opinion that they were decent diss tracks. Those two.
I don't know what's this. I don't even remember what this one is.
I think just having gunshots on a diss track is just good.
You rate Eminem. That was a time, Jesus.
What beat is this?
It's like Final Lap, but it's like mixed up. It's like a remix.
Bro, it's so different.
What?
That this is just P Money rapping, but he's sending for someone.
Yeah.
Consistently, same like flow, same everything.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed.
Nope.
Just the content of his lyrics has changed.
Yep.
It's just top tier stuff, man.
That real music. Where were you when beef kicked off just with Temps and Criminal? How typical. Bro, I remember the words to the freaking diss track from 10 years ago, like.
I'm killing you now, so your suicide was a failure. Now you look dead and psychoid. Somebody told him, whoever gave you the idea isn't helping. On the guest list, I was there one time when you couldn't even get yourself in. I'm direct, you're in a scouting. I'll draw the lyrics sick on the details thing. You tried to be a new crazy tip, nobody raising it. So you jumps and a girl sing. Talking about phone calls and singing. You perform, sing for me live on the stage. I make the gal and sing for. Shut up, listen, I can't hear no girl singing. Yes,
Okay, that's enough of that. Like that, all of that went over your heads, Bez. I'm sure because you don't know Gets enough for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you don't know Gets.
I know who Gets is, but I don't know anything about him.
Shocking. Yeah, that was rude. A lot of what was said there was like about stuff that actually happened. So the bar I just stopped it on, Gets has a tune called "Sing for Me." And the chorus is I met the girl then sing for me and it's got like a Beyonce sample in it and it's all lovey kind of dovey whatever and he's trying to act like he's like this sex icon. I'm kind of making it sound like wild, but he's just basically it's just a tune. It's like a party. It's like a vibes. Yeah, it's just like a party tune, and he's just like, yeah, I met the girlfriend sing to me, and people are just like, yeah, I've heard this play. Pause the tune, no girls are singing, and it's true because girls don't really listen to girls like that. And really like, even if you're trying to make a tune for the girls, it's not going to be like that. And I remember when that tune was, no girls were like playing Get Sing for Me, I promise you. Then the other thing he mentioned early where the bar was like, ooh, after it, was how you going to beat me? You could even beat Bashi when you were freestyling. Do you remember? You know Bashi, right?
Yeah.
So there's a video of Gets and Bashi, and Gets tries to fight him because Bashi disses him. All right, we're gonna go to our next one, but I'm gonna show Bez this because this is UK heritage right there. This is football heritage, and he doesn't know it, so you need to know. All right, hold on. We're not watching the whole.
17 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. We're not doing the whole thing. Where's the clip? I feel like this must be the clip.
No, I mean, come on, you're the first best. I mean, third best, shall I say? D-double left, Kano's there, now you're left. That's why you're really third best. You can never bring it to me. It is like a slapper. I've seen you unload of them, I get murked by Napper. Come on, don't bring it to me. You can never bring it to me. Sing it to me. I'll freestyle on the beat. You can never back me. Or shatter me. Let's go again. I'm ready whenever you want to battle. Get left with foot. I'm out like a father.
Let me just check the comments to make sure this is
Why you in the street like I won't attack you? Well, I don't care if your boys want to back you. More food for me, jack them and jack you. I'm hungry. That shit, is that you chatting shit on my line like a bitch? I once knew. Switch, I have to. This clip I must use, but
yeah. So they're just doing like a little clashing, no beat, acapella, like just chilling on the block. You know, this is when everyone was poor and hungry. Early days.
Okay, ghetto, you're far from funny. You like the ghetto version of Bugs Bunny. Come on, don't bring it to me. You ain't got no money. Your goatee for all big looking, dummy. I heard you was in jail getting banged in your cell. You don't want to bring it to me. Your eyes split well. Look, man, you just land out of felt. You had niggas in your cell, banging them in the shower for about an hour. Come on, man, I know the plan. I know, my cousin Stunner, man. He told me a couple stories about. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting mad right now. What's he talking about? Like, banging his soul. What are you talking about? Oh, this is the lyrics, bro. Easy. No, talking out to other fucking bad boys, yo. Fucking bad boys, fucking my door. Oh, Stunner, man, I was a fucking bad boy. My door. Oh, man, do your research. Hey, where's Carlos?
Oh, this is where that comes from.
Yeah. Okay, so you know that. You know that.
Where's Carlos?
UK heritage, mate. London heritage, bro. Hey, where's Carlos? So yeah, P Money brings up. You couldn't you couldn't even beat him when you were just freestyling. Like it was calm and you got you rattled.
Yeah.
Like, so how you gonna beat me if you can't even handle that? Like, jeez. Yeah. And then he makes a reference to him doing stuff in jail again, like immediately after as well. It's like, all right, if that got you mad, then let me say
I'm gonna throw at you.
Yeah, what are you gonna say to me? But yeah, yeah, man. Ghetto versus Bashi, man. Look it up on YouTube if you ain't seen it, because that's definitely UK heritage, man. I know there's some youngins that listen to this, man, so you might not know. 14 years ago, like some of you would have been 2. So yeah, go check that out, man, because that's classic stuff.
Only 14 years ago?
Probably older than that. It's only 14 years when they uploaded it.
2010.
Yeah, I feel
oh
like
yeah, way
school,
before
weren't
that.
we?
We would have been.
I remember people used to say it in school. That's why I know where's Carlos from. People used to say it back in the day. In school,
but
I didn't know where it came from until now.
That's crazy.
18 years later.
That's crazy, Bez.
But he learned.
He
learned today.
I mean,
You're gonna learn today.
All right, I'm gonna do something a little bit self-indulgent, but the next track we're gonna play is gonna be my latest track. It's track entitled "Winter" because it's cold outside. Yeah, it's available everywhere now. It's available on my Bandcamp, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, just standard YouTube, everywhere. Wherever you can get music, you can find this track. Tidal, yeah, everywhere. So track entitled "Winter." We'll catch you on the flip side. We just got a bit more to get into on the flip. And yeah, this one's Winter. And we are back. That one right there, that was a track from myself, Yelz. Track entitled Winter.
In the media.
Yeah, so for the kind of in the media section this week, boy, this one's a bit rough. I don't know. Yeah, so this one's gonna get a bit dark in places. It's gonna be a bit rough, but we decided that we were going to talk about the whole situation with WWE, Vince McMahon, potentially Brock Lesnar as well, and kind of what's going on over there, because it's looking
crazy,
very, very funny, and not funny in a good way. Looking, yeah, very crazy, like Bez was saying. So okay, Vince is obviously officially, he's gone. He's officially gone, and this time it doesn't look like there's any way of him coming back now, because I'm just gonna pull up these notes here that I have, and for the first time since I think it's like the 50s or maybe even longer, there's no McMahon involved in WWE. Stephanie's gone, Shane's gone, Vince is gone, Linda's gone.
That was a Linda?
Vince's wife.
Oh, okay.
She mostly works backstage, but yeah, she's gone.
She got a stunner once upon a time, and that was about it. Yeah,
she's had a lot done to her.
I remember getting Stone Cold stunner.
She was in a wheelchair. Do you remember? You don't remember that she was in a wheelchair, and then she stood up and kicked Vince in the dick.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, so he's Vince has basically had more sexual misconduct lawsuits filed against him. So a former employee named Janel Grant filed a lawsuit against him. I'm going to try and read through my notes here as quickly as possible, so Cam, you can get an idea of what's going on. I know, Bez, you've seen some of this. So yeah, he's accused of sexual misconduct and sex trafficking. So let's see. I'm just trying to get to the kind of important bits. So yeah, so she was a former W employee named Janel Grant. She worked in the company's legal and talent departments. She claimed Mr. McMahon recruited people to have sex with her at WWE headquarters and subjected her to acts of extreme cruelty and degradation that caused her to become numb to reality in order to survive the horrific encounters. She also accuses him of passing around sexually explicit photos and videos of her to other men, including other WWE employees. John Laurinaitis is also a co-defendant with Vince McMahon. For people who know who that is, also Vince McMahon obviously he denies everything. So she was unemployed and struggling financially when she met Vince. She met him a few times, and he apparently met her met her in his underwear, touched her repeatedly, asked her for hugs, and spent hours asking for intimate details. Spent hours sharing intimate details about his personal life. And then he eventually made it clear that if he was to give her a job, it would require a physical relationship with him and later with John Laurinaitis and others. He gave her gifts. He gave her BMW, gave her gift cards, luxury jewelry, clothing, and $20,000 towards a surgery. He recruited his physical therapist to engage in a threesome with him and her. Jeez.
Are these the most recent allegations? Or
These are the most recent allegations, yeah. I'm just trying to scroll through and get... There's a lot here. She's accusing him of a lot. So... Yeah, and apparently he was trying to sign or re-sign a WWE wrestler who was also known as a UFC fighter, and a prerequisite to the person in question signing was that they would get to have a night with her. So in order to set that up, he sent images of her to this wrestler, who then replied to him saying that he liked what he saw, blah blah blah. So then he put this Janel Grant on a plane to go and meet this wrestler across the country, wherever he was. So
the wrestler requested this, or Vince said you have to sleep with her to come.
So I assume I assume she only knows from her perspective. So she probably just heard from Vince of like, we're trying to sign a wrestler and we need you to sleep with him.
Oh, okay.
But see, we doesn't say what the wrestler requested someone to sleep with, or he just said this is a little cherry on top of you signing. Sort of thing.
Like here you go. So that's where the sex trafficking comes in, because in America, as soon as you put someone on a plane to go somewhere else, they engage in sex trafficking. That's sex trafficking, even if you don't leave the country.
Yeah.
If you go to a different state, that's sex trafficking. And it's believed, heavily rumored, that the wrestler in question is Brock Lesnar. Obviously, because he's not the only wrestler, UFC fighter that WWE had, but it's believed that it's him.
This was the timing when he came back, wasn't it? Like, I think they're saying this was in September sort of time, so 2021 or something, and he came back around the same sort of time.
So the timing kind of links up, and he's not come out and said anything about it. And he was apparently meant to appear at the Royal Rumble last night, and he was very conspicuous by his absence. So again, it does appear that it might be him.
Yeah.
It's just one of those ones where it's just completely messed up. Like, like it's one of the ones where it's like, go on.
I say, it's just horrible. It's annoying because it's like Vince is one of those guys, like, he didn't make WWE obviously, but he's kind of,
he made it what it is today, for sure.
Yeah, as we were growing up, he didn't make it, but because obviously his dad or granddad, this is family-run business, but he was the one who, as we were growing up as I was growing up watching it, he was kind of the guy there. He was doing everything, some messed up stuff, granted, but he was the one who made what he was looking after was what I really enjoyed about WWE, and now all this stuff comes out now about him. You're just like, oh, that just sucks. Like, you're just a shit person. Yeah.
So it's one of the ones where, again, you always kind of knew he was a bad person, but not necessarily bad in this way. So again, like you said, like on the show and stuff, he was doing fucked up shit, and it's kind of like you might have thought that he's channeling his badness into the show, and that is how it kind of comes across that way.
Yeah.
And sometimes something will happen in the show, and it's like, yeah, that's not great, but that's just Vince being.
I think the thing as well is that with it being an entertainment sort of thing, you can watch a movie and like you might have something weird going in a movie where you're like, you just don't really think about it too much. But obviously with WWE with a realism element to it, but it's also still entertainment, so you kind of like, you can let it slide because it's like, oh, it's entertainment. They're two people who are doing whatever they're doing, like Edge and Lita fucking in the ring, like they're okay with doing it. Like
they were not.
Well, as far as we know at this time, sort of, they're okay with doing it. So like,
what? They both came out and they both fought hard against it, and they were told, hey,
Do it on your
go to the ring and do this.
What? So basically,
they had a live sex. Edge won the championship, and so they had a live sex celebration in the middle of the ring.
They had a bed. They were in the bed, under covers and stuff. And then like basically like Sims woohooing.
But no,
the way I was picturing it was
Lita.
Because that can't be legal. I was like, them just naked in the on the bare ring. I was like, that
Lita
can't
was topless.
Yeah, there was a nipple fell out sort of thing. Like there was a flash, but
it wasn't like they told her that she had to at the very least she had to take her top off. So she took her top off, and before they got to the sex, because they were going for it, they were kissing and whatever in the bed. Edge was in his boxers. She had taken off her bra, and she was underneath the covers. And John Cena comes out and he AAs her or Edge. Like he fights off, like he comes and attacks Edge. Edge runs away. She's still there, and this is back when they used to do men hitting women. He just attitude adjusts Lita.
F you them days.
Or F you, yeah. While she's topless. So, and yes, they did not want to do that, and that's what I'm saying. That's the type of thing where I'm like, he's definitely a bad person because you're forcing people to do that. You can't be a good person.
Yeah.
But it's like.
Was this well received? Well received by
I think it's one of the
audience.
ones at the time people were like, huh, but okay.
Because when there's kids and stuff around,
that's
like
crazy.
it's a bit like whoa.
It's one of them moments that has aged poorly.
Yeah.
Poorly. Like everyone looks back at that now, like that was absolutely horrific. Like that should never have been put on TV.
Yeah.
By the time I feel like it was probably more like they might find it funny, they might find it. They might have let it slide a bit more, but yeah, now you definitely like, whoa.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's insane. And there's other stuff. He wanted to have an incest storyline with his daughter, who is his actual biological daughter.
So he's just a goddamn freak.
Yeah, he wanted Triple H to indulge in necrophilia.
He did.
Did he do that? He did
did.
it. Oh, he did it. I thought Triple H wouldn't do it.
And again, Triple H didn't want to, but he did it.
He did how?
So okay, so he didn't actually, but he was simulating necrophilia. So apparently,
with a live person who wasn't actually dead.
It was with a doll.
Oh, okay.
In a coffin.
In a funeral home. So apparently, Triple H was in a storyline feuding with Kane, the big red machine. No, I'm joking. And apparently, in the storyline, Kane murdered his ex-girlfriend.
Murdered Kane's ex-girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And apparently Kane did the necrophilia. And so Triple H is doing that Pusha T, you are hiding a child. He is like, hey, I know what you did. You murdered this girl, then you slept with her. And apparently in part of doing the mind games with Kane, he put on a Kane mask and was like, I know what you did. You did this. And went to a funeral home and with a doll in a coffin, pretended to have sex with a doll in the coffin. And like Bez says, Triple H didn't want to do that shit. And again, it's one of those things that comes out afterwards where the rest of like people ask interviews and stuff. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I did not want to do that, but it was Vince's idea and he said I had to, so I did it.
What was his title at the company?
Vince.
He's CEO, chairman of the board.
He's the boss basically.
Yeah,
he wasn't a writer, was he?
Yeah, everything.
He the way that company works is that he was the head booker. He was the head of creative as well.
And it's like, if I guess
it's his company.
Yeah,
he wanted to be the thing. He wasn't the only person writing, but he was
final say,
sign off basically.
So I'm thinking back now. There's some mad, like even like you had Kane raping Lita and she got pregnant and then lost the baby when
it wasn't my fault. Yes,
this is just a storyline.
This is storyline. Yeah. So obviously, I think this was when Lita and Edge or Lita and Matt Hardy. Yeah, Lita and Matt Hardy were together, and then Kane.
And this is
took a liking to Lita.
Got kids involved in all these storylines, man.
I must have been. I must have been in school because obviously I stopped
crazy.
watching wrestling maybe like 2009, 10 kind of times. So and I saw this back in the day. So yeah, I think Kane just took a liking to Lita.
Abducted her.
Yeah, abducted her, raped her, and then she got pregnant with his baby, his demon baby. Kane's the devil, and then eventually Matt left, I think, and then Kane and Lita got together.
And she started to love him, which is sick.
Yeah. And then eventually some dude pushed Kane over and he knocked Lita over and Lita lost the baby. And
and he was just going around it. It wasn't my fault.
That was his theme song. He would come in the ring and be like, it wasn't my fault. Dun, dun. And he'd walk in the ring sort of thing.
It's just crazy.
Yeah,
but they've like that era, even before then, but that era of wrestling was so unhinged. Like you had the custody of Dominic ladder match. Like you had
Is Dominic a child?
yes, an actual literal child, Dominic Mysterio. He's a wrestler now. He's a grown man now, but at the time he was a child. And it was Eddie Guerrero was saying that he slept with Rey Mysterio's wife, and that Rey Mysterio's son was not his own, it was his. And so they had a ladder match to determine who will keep custody of the child. Like, but even before then, like you have the thing of flipping, they were crucifying Stone Cold and stuff. Like I don't know if you saw that. This is like 90s. Like Undertaker crucified Stone Cold.
No, I didn't see that.
Undertaker hung the big boss man. Hang him. Just
I think I saw
clean
that.
hung the man. Like, and people were like this.
They were like, "How is this fake?"
Exactly. but also, why would you show this?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that was just crazy.
Do you know how long he was in charge for? Because obviously he was a referee or commentator at one point, wasn't he? That was like maybe 80s.
He was in charge at that point.
Oh, he was in charge still then? Oh, okay.
So he started I think he first started as a ref, and I don't think he was in charge when he was reffing. But by the time he was commentating, he was definitely in charge.
Okay.
I think he was in charge. I think one of the first big moves he did was getting Hulk Hogan.
Oh, okay.
So I think he was in charge from the late 70s, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So a good long
Actually,
time.
thinking about it, to be fair, when I was watching Young Rock, Vince was in charge those days. And obviously that would have been 90s, sort of 94, 95 sometime.
Young Rock is 94, 95?
Something like that.
He was training around them time, surely, no?
No, because they go through all the years. So they have one when he's a kid. They have one when he's like a teenager, and one when he's a young adult, and actually comes into WWE.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, they had the big boss man who was hung by the Undertaker. He fed Al Snow's dog to him. He crashed the Big Show's father's funeral. Yeah, wrestling like that era of wrestling was unhinged.
Sounds terrible.
It sounds like a soap opera, but just like
it is literally a soap opera,
just crazy and just unhinged. Like, yeah, like these kind of storylines don't exist now.
Yeah, there's no chance. What's the word? What storylines are there even now that's even close to that? There's nothing like even remotely.
Like the drama is. They do have interpersonal drama, but it's not. Yeah. It's not. I'm gonna come to your father's funeral and crash it, or I'm gonna kill your dog and feed it to you.
I guess we had Dominic going home for Thanksgiving and beating up Rey Mysterio in his own house.
But that's family drama.
Yeah,
like it's kind of different, which is funny. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty much the extent of it, and the stuff with the bloodline is again family drama. But it's again no one's going
overboard.
Overboard.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can't think of anything that's.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like the storylines don't really have as much to them now. They don't have things outside of wrestling. It's kind of wrestling. You have beef within the wrestling world.
Mm-hmm. And it's like everyone's just trying to everyone's storyline is, I'm the best wrestler.
Yeah.
Like, I want to win this title. I want to do this. I want to do
I'm going to screw you over for that title. That sort of thing.
Yeah, versus back in the day, it was like, you fed my dog to me, you son of a bitch. I'm
We're going to wrestle now, yeah.
Or you said you slept with my wife and my son isn't my son. Like, let's have a ladder match. Like, or Vince and Shane and like the McMahons did horrible stuff to each other. Horrible stuff to each other as a family. Like,
Vince died at one point. Someone blew him up, remember?
Yeah. And Kane set JR on fire.
Yeah.
I remember, I think one of the times we were here, we showed you that video because Kane was coming out with like the handcuffs and he had like security guards around him. And Jim Ross was like, that son of a bitch. That's like, yeah. So, yeah, like it was a lot. So that's I also saying I'm like the mind who comes up with these ideas and think it's a good idea to put these stuff on television. I'm like, this is not a good person. But I thought, like for me, I would have always thought that was his expression of his badness.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's probably not pleasant to be around either. But again, like I would never have thought that it was.
I met him and he was cool. It was fine. Like.
Yeah, you know, like that. I'm looking at it. You met him?
Yeah, because I went to Raw when I was younger, and I went backstage, and I met Triple H, I met Paul London, I met Vince McMahon, met a few of the wrestlers, and yeah, they're all very friendly. Met JBL, I think.
Oh, he's another one.
Yeah, but yeah, like obviously, I guess they're not going to be dickheads to a little kid, to a child, but they seem fine.
He's out here goose stepping in Germany.
What does goose stepping mean?
During the Hitler, the march that the Nazis did with the salute.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he almost got taken to jail because that's very illegal in Germany.
Yeah.
And the company had to... yeah, it was a whole legal thing where like he was about to leave the arena and the police wanted to arrest him.
Oh, shit.
Because people, he was doing it.
Why was he doing that?
He was being a heel.
This is when he was wrestling.
So he was wrestling. It was on
recently.
No, it wasn't recently. This was like in his heyday. He was wrestling and whatever, and he was trying to get heat as a heel.
Okay.
And black people in the audience called the police.
They're like, yeah, this isn't funny.
It's not funny. This is not being a heel. This is taking it too far. So they called the police. So the police tried to arrest him, and the company had to be like, he was performing. He's sorry. He'll like issue a public apology or whatever he needs to do. Please do not lock up this man because it's.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, but still. Yeah, man. So I don't know. I'm just like, and the one thing I can say is that I guess it's. Don't know if it's good. I mean, it's good for wrestling fans that Vince no longer owns the company because, yeah, if he hadn't sold it, boy, this would be peak right now.
Yeah.
So he's basically
because he can just step away in it and then just.
So now he stepped away. He's not involved in the company. He doesn't. Have any power in the company, nothing.
Yeah.
Like when he stepped away previously, he still owned the company. So he stepped
off the board, didn't he? And then, but he was, or no, he was still on the board, but he stepped away something
from So he is still technically on the board, but he wasn't going to do creative anymore. He wasn't going to be CEO anymore. Yeah, he gave CEO to I think Stephanie and Nick Khan or whoever. So he wasn't running the day to day of the company. But if there was any major decisions or whatever, he would still need to be clued in. But now he has none of that power because he doesn't own the company anymore.
Yeah.
I think he might have some shares, but I don't think he has a majority owning stake like he used to do. So the company can move on without him. And if other people, John Laurinaitis or anyone else is involved, the company is in a position to just be like, go away.
Yeah.
We just fire, cut who we need to fire who we need to fire.
Which, as you said about Brock, like potentially if he was involved, that could have been why they were just like, yeah, you're not coming. So, like, he walks in the building like, nah, what are you doing? Turn around, get out of here.
Exactly. And it's sad, man, because like you were saying, it's like it's a piece of entertainment that like so many people grew up on, and it taints it. It taints it. Like even like the Royal Rumble the other day, they had Hulk Hogan opening it.
Yeah,
I fast forward that shit.
I was saying, I'm surprised he's still about. Like
they don't care. They don't care. They definitely don't care. But I was like, I'm fast forwarding this bullshit. Don't play in my face like this.
Yeah.
I should have just turned it off, but I wanted to see it. But which I guess is a bit weak of me. But yeah, like Hulk Hogan, like Ric Flair's got allegations, like Vince, it's like all the major pillars of the freaking thing. Stone Cold beat on his wife.
Yeah.
Like it's all rough. It's all rough.
It's weird though because like they get like obviously you have like Chris Benoit who what happened with him? He's been removed completely from WWE history.
Just been obliterated
completely. But then you get obviously what he did was a lot worse than like Stone Cold and
what did he do?
You don't know.
He murdered his wife and child and hung himself.
Yeah.
Yes, I did know this.
Yeah, so he's been completely done from the history. But then you get other people who do rat shit stuff, and they're still just like Hulk Hogan's still there. Like he hasn't murdered anyone, or as far as I'm aware, but he's there opening Royal Rumble in 2024.
Like with Chris Benoit, it's so crazy. So for like, they'll say stuff like, I think it's only 2 people, including the legendary Shawn Michaels, have won the Royal Rumble from the number 1 spot.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would you say it like that? Who is the second person? Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Like, why would you say 2 people, including Shawn Michaels, and not mention the other person? It's because it's Chris Benoit. And like anything to do with him, and I'll be like, oh, WrestleMania, I can't remember which one, but it's WrestleMania XYZ, where it was a triple threat with...
It was 20.
WrestleMania 20 with a triple threat with Triple H and Shawn Michaels was a classic. It's like a triple threat with Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Who was the third person? Like, yeah. Like, they literally, so they'll dance around his name. They won't ignore the stuff that he was involved in. They just won't mention his name in it at all.
And even on YouTube and stuff, I think I don't know if they have like some sort of filters on his name, because people started saying like Crisp, like Crisp.
Oh, yeah, Crisp Ben
dash Wah WAH
yeah,
as his name, because I don't know if they could put some filter in or something, but you can't say Chris Benoit, so he's been removed completely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a classic. I think that came from. I'm surprised people are still doing it actually, but back in the day, the WWE website used to have like a forum way back. Like this is like I guess 06, 07, and it was banned then.
Yeah.
So they started doing that then, and I think it's just lived on in wrestling. I don't know if they got it banned on YouTube, but yeah, it's lived on in wrestling since then. I guess
it's probably just because of that. Then that people that's his name now.
Yeah, Chris Benoit. That's funny. Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, I don't know, as a form of entertainment, I still say wrestling is sick. Like, when it's good, anyway. When it's good, it's very good. When it's good, it's very enjoyable. When it's bad, it's the worst thing to watch. It's like, actually, bad wrestling is, like, probably the worst way to spend any amount of time. But good
the shows are not short either, are they?
Yeah, so it's just like, you're just losing your mind. But good wrestling is definitely worth your time. But, yeah, these surrounding things about it, it's techie.
It's all things though, man.
That is, you're not wrong. Like, obviously, you had the Me Too movement with the movies and stuff, and you had...
It's just getting boring.
Damn. Damn.
What?
It's getting boring.
What do you think I'm talking about?
I don't know. You tell me.
People being trash.
Yeah, it's boring. People just doing terrible things is getting boring.
Okay.
I'm not saying the Me Too movement is getting boring. What do you think? That's so annoying.
I'm just saying. That's what I was trying to say. Elaborate. You can't just say it like that. You
I got what you meant.
Yeah,
I understood what you meant as well, but also it's a podcast. We don't want people to get the wrong idea. So I didn't want you to
get the wrong idea.
What do you say? He's a tyrant. He's a tyrant.
That's what I'm saying.
Take me out of context. Go on then. I dare you.
Out of context, Cam.
That's crazy. But yeah, no, for real, it is absolutely getting boring. People need to be just better. Like, do better. Like, it's disgusting. So yeah, no, obviously, and the thing about Vince as well is that I 100% believe that he did the shit. There's no shadow of a doubt in my mind. Like, it's just how good his lawyers are. That's the only like.
Does it say when this? I think you might have read it, but does it say when these allegations actually like took place? Obviously, I know there was a thing about supposedly Brock Lesnar was in the 2021 sort of time. But I'm like, are they gonna say if it's recent? Are they gonna say he's got early on dementia or something? At least he's try and play a insanity card or something like that to get him out of it.
Does he? Actually,
I doubt it.
I don't think he does, but I feel like they could quite easily try and push it in that narrative, because when he did come back to WWE last time, he looked mental.
Yeah.
He came back when he came back to WrestleMania a few years ago. He looked really old and like.
Last time these allegations came out, he just came out to get a round of applause on Raw and SmackDown. Do you remember that? I was like, that's fucking insane.
And Stephanie, when the allegations, Stephanie was like, "We're gonna stand here and we're gonna chant, 'Thank you, Vince.' Thank you, Vince," and all the crowd chanting, and she looks at the camera, she's like, "I love you, Dad," and all this kind of stuff.
I swear, to be fair, the internet was like, "What the fuck?" But like the audience in the building was like, they let us all down that day.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like I just remember specifically because I wasn't really watching these times. I just heard about it because the internet were like, "This is insane. Who was in this audience and why were you chanting this? You know what happened? Why are you chanting this?" Like. yeah. So
They're the die-hard fans, isn't it? They're the
I
Barbs of
guess.
the...
For sure, probably. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
probably.
not wrong.
But
But yeah,
in London, he would have got
booed.
Yeah.
He would have got booed.
fuck off, wanker.
Yeah, like
Fuck off, wanker.
he'd be like, "Go, nah, we don't want you here." Like, go away.
Literally.
But yeah, he came out and he did the whole they're now together forever thing as well. He said
Yeah.
that like that's their tagline. And he was like,
leaving.
he's like, we like today. This is a time when we have to be like we stand together. Then now together forever or whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm like, and how can you be in that crowd and be like, yeah, I'm a stand with you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Vince. Like, no, fuck off.
Disgusting. But yeah, that's like. But I feel like just the way he came out when he had like the black mustache and his eyebrows were all like really thin and dark, and he looked crazy. And yeah, when he came back to wrestle, well, and Stone Cold stunned him, he looked very fragile and stuff. Like, so I feel like they could easily, and he's in his 80s, like he's old. So I reckon if it's something that's more recent, I reckon they could try and say like, yeah, he's he didn't know what he was doing. Or he gets away, like doesn't go to prison sort of thing because
he's old.
He's old, yeah.
That's always possible with old people when they get away with what they've been doing for so long, or however long it was. There's always a chance where it's like, oh, he's gonna die in jail. If we send him to jail, he'll die. And to that, I kind of say good, but hey ho. But okay,
Triple H taking over now, innit? So.
But even he, oh man. So, there was a press conference after the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
So he was asked about it, and he was like, I don't want to dwell on the negativity. It's been a fantastic week for WWE. We had a great event. We put 48,000 people in the stadium. The Rock's become a member of the board or whatever. And everyone's like, bro, that is your father-in-law. Like, you can't say, hey, the company had a fantastic week when your father-in-law is facing these charges. Bro. You can't just be like, hey, I don't want to talk about that. Like, that's not a good enough response.
Yeah.
Like, as far as I'm concerned. But yes, Triple H is taking over. He's in charge of the creative. Anyway,
side
so
of
he's
things.
writing the storylines and stuff. And so for me, I'm like, someone in the company has to write you a statement. At the very least, and that's wishy-washy as hell. But the question is going to come.
Yeah, you
Surely.
should have been prepared for it.
So at least have a prepared statement to say, okay, like, I know you got questions about Vince, blah, blah, blah. This is what I'm willing to say. Or this is what the official company position is right now.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like, and he's like, nah, I don't want to talk about that.
Just ignore that and talk about this stuff.
Yeah. It's not right, in my opinion.
I didn't know he actually even said anything about it. I saw that I know there's a press conference after usually, and I saw some stuff about like what I think Cody said something about it as well, but I didn't actually read the.
I didn't see what Cody said, but I heard people saying that he handled it well. But yeah, I know, but I do know he was asked about it and he said something as well. So yeah. Anyway, what did you think of the Rumble? Feels like a bad segue, but what did you think of it anyway?
I enjoyed 3 hours 50 minutes of it, as I was telling you. It's a 4-hour show. I enjoyed it for the most part. The women's rumble was really, really good.
Really good.
Really,
Shout out Jade Cargill.
Yeah, very, very
Shout
good.
out, hey, baby.
Ooh. She's gonna become a face, isn't she? She's gonna become a good guy.
Is she gonna wrestle with you?
Yeah, I think so.
Like her, she's all like, I'm gonna wrestle Rhea. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm like, there's no way. Like, do you remember the Batista? The Randy Orton, when Randy Orton wins the world championship when he was in Evolution.
And then they did the thumbs down.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think so as well. Literally.
Like, well done, Bailey. Well done. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the women's rumble was really, really good. I really enjoyed that one. The Fatal 4 was decent. Yeah, a bit of a crappy ending, I guess. Solo doing solo stuff again. Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens was quite good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And the men's rumble was okay.
Men's rumble was alright. I was spoiled because of you. But
sorry, I just had it on. You walked past at the wrong time, and you double checked as well. You double back. You did. I
heard.
Oh, you heard.
There was no double check. I just straight heard.
Oh,
it.
okay.
Like, so yeah, I was leaving the kitchen and Bez had the door to his room open, and I just hear, "And here's your winner." Cody Rhodes. I was like, oh well. Fair enough. So yeah, I came to say, oh yeah, that's ruined that. And I'd literally just paused the beginning of that match because I was getting a glass of water or something. And yeah,
soz mate.
so good.
Crap end anyway.
It was either him or Punk. I thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever. But yeah, I thought it was alright as well. So yeah, let's just segue straight onto the watch list, and yeah, we can call it an episode.
Quick question.
Yeah.
You don't know about that wrestling movie that's coming?
Yeah.
The one with Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
Like, have you heard the story of these men?
I heard it the other day.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Tragic.
There's a whole big wrestling family and
don't say anything more than that.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know the story of the Von Erichs,
messed up.
It's messed up. And you should probably watch this movie because this movie is going to make you feel something. If it's good, sorry, I can't even say that. I haven't seen the movie. If the movie is good, this movie will make you feel something. It's because their story is crazy. Like, just reading an article on them makes you feel things. So if this movie is any good, you will feel some emotions.
Are you going to watch it, Cam?
Probably going to end up watching it, considering.
You're trying to watch everything?
Yeah, we're trying to watch, not everything, but we're trying to watch movies, yeah.
Yeah, like... And even if you don't care about wrestling, even if you hate wrestling, think it's the most stupidest thing of all time, I'm going to watch this movie, but I reckon this movie will be good, even if you think wrestling is idiotic, because the story is so much more than that. The story is about their family and what they go through as a family, and it's
about a wrestling family rather than wrestling.
Than wrestling, yeah. And it's just from what I know of their story is bloody heartbreaking. So, yeah. I feel like that might even be you know what Sheldon was saying, my mind is pre-blown.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so your heart is pre-heartbroken.
Yeah.
But now you need to see how and why and what.
Yeah, the emotional points are not going to hit you as hard because you already know.
Yeah, you're bracing yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I would say watch this movie. But yeah, was that it? You just wanted to ask?
Just wanted to ask that.
The watch list. Okay, yeah, who wants to kick us off with the watch list?
I've not got much to say, so I'll just...
Me neither. It's been
just over a week.
Just over a week, yeah. So
yeah, I haven't started anything new. I've just been working through Demon Slayer and Code Geass, and quick update on Demon Slayer. I still don't like Zenitsu and Inosuke, even in Japanese. They work a bit better, but what I've realized what it is though specifically is that they are completely one note, and they're always shouting about their one note. Zenitsu's always, I'm scared. He's yelling, or he's like, oh, women, yummy. And then
that's not one. That's two notes.
That's two notes. Okay,
that's
I was
notes.
wrong. But either way, he's screaming them both.
Yeah.
And then Inosuke's like, I want to fight you, and he's also so dumb. But obviously, it makes sense that he's dumb. But it's just, it's annoying. But Tanjiro, I like that guy.
Manjiro.
And then
have you seen the trailer for the new movie coming, the Hashira training arc?
No, but I'm still only on season 1, so.
Oh, okay.
And then obviously I've been watching Solo Leveling, and then I started reading it, and I'm over halfway through that the manhwa.
Is it finished?
Yeah.
It's finished.
From what I can see, there's only 200 chapters.
Oh, okay.
And I'm on like chapter 120. So I'm nearly done, but that's really good. You should get around to watching that, Yelz, when you can.
One day.
Yeah, one day. Yeah, but that's it. That's me. Oh, the movie. Obviously, I watched the movie, but I already said about that. So yeah.
For me, I haven't really actually been watching that much. I don't know what I've been doing, but I've not been watching that much. So I finished Game of Thrones season 5. Obviously, rewatching that. I've seen it before. But other than that, I haven't watched anything else in the past week or so. Yeah, so that's me.
Wait, did I say about the movie I watched last week?
I think you did when we spoke about it last time.
Did we?
Because I spoke about the end, and I said the end we started from.
Do you remember what I said I watched?
It was the Emma Stone thing.
Oh, no. I actually watched something on Sunday last week as well. So last week, Sunday, I watched... Oh, what was it? I'm watching too many movies. I can't remember. You go. I'll remember.
So what did I watch? I watched So I watched Lift on Netflix, new Kevin Hart movie. It's like a heist movie. It was actually quite good. I've been watching Death Note again, so I watched like 1 or 2 episodes of that. Cowboy Bebop, a couple episodes of that. Percy Jackson, I'm quite enjoying it now. I'm on like episode 7, I think. I think there's probably 1 or 2 episodes left, but it's actually decent. I think it's pretty worth watching for you guys. It's actually quite good. And then I went and watched a movie last Monday called American Fiction.
I want to watch that.
It's actually quite good. I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to be good, but it was actually quite good. It's about a writer who...
Writes a black book.
Yeah. But it's... so he doesn't want to write so basically he writes about like American history and black history and stuff like that, and then the book doesn't really do anything. And then he writes, they say, we want something from you, that's black, like it's actually black. So he writes a black book where it's him talking about fascism, nizzle.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then
it's like an urban book.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
And yeah, then stuff happens from that, but it's funny. It was quite a good movie. It's got Harvey Dent from the new Batman in it.
Oh,
Harvey Dent?
Okay.
No, James
Gordon.
James Gordon. Yeah, him from it. But it was actually really good. I think it comes out. I had the secret screening, so I think it comes out like next week or something.
Yeah.
You two are really in your cinema areas, man. He's going cinema screenings and you're watching all the winners of awards and stuff.
I remember the other movie I watched is called The Holdovers, and it's literally just a movie about some kids at a boarding school who don't go home for Christmas, and it's like a Dead Poet Society situation where they bond with their teacher.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Yeah, but it's only actually in the end it's actually one student and the teacher bond, and then at the end of it the teacher kind of does a nice act, because in the beginning he's like a dickhead, and then by the end he's grown to like this student and does a nice act for him, and then it's very cute.
Very cute. Are you gonna watch? What was it? I was thinking about there was something that's coming out soon. Argyle.
I want to go watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
You don't spend too much time in the cinema, man.
Hey, pay for it.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, anything else? Anyone? Or we good?
We good.
Nah, man, done.
Well, Bez, enjoy your skiing.
Thank you.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully I make it
by this time you would have been skiing.
Maybe might still be on the mountain. Head in the snow.
Search and rescue.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Obviously, yeah, this one is still gonna come out on our regular time. So yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, make sure you follow us on all the socials at 5 Letters Podcast everywhere other than Facebook and Threads. And yeah, let's end off on our last song. This one is going to be Stay Free, Get Lizzy, Miss Banks, and someone else whose name I can't remember. Stay Free, Get Lizzy. Yeah, shout out to Stay Free, Get Lizzy. So yeah, Stay Free, Get Lizzy. And this is not even going to tell me. Okay, Stay Free, Get Lizzy, Tamera, and Miss Banks. And the track is called Wrist on Freeze. So yeah, shout out to Stay Free, Get Lizzy, Tamera, and Miss Banks. And yeah, we'll be back here in 2 weeks' time. Peace.
Stay free, get Lizzy. Test it. I give you sweet melanin vibration. When the bad things pull up, we pull up in formation. Yeah, got the cologne, make you move, make you so impatient. Yeah. Wrist on freeze. Ice on my body, all I need. Make a brother know I ain't cheap. This lifestyle ain't free. Pull up to the dance, they pre. I ain't falling for your games, oh please. Don't be acting like my money don't treat me. I'd rather get the bands than love. I can't let the money go past me. I don't know who to trust. Never see them, but they watch me. I'd rather get the bands than love. I can't let the money go past me. I don't know who to trust. Never see them, but they watch me. Yeah, I'ma choose the money over love. Still I got
The 5 Letters Podcast.